What's going on, everybody? Haxa here with another episode of Skul the Hero Slayer. I just want to apologize for no Wednesday video or Tuesday video. I had it scheduled. I just scheduled it for the wrong day because I'm dumb. So apologies. I'm going to release a Friday video this week just to make up for it. So I just wanted to get that out of the way at the start. So you know, you're not losing a video this week. You just get it on a different day. So my apologies. Hopefully it won't happen again. I'm going to try and be more vigilant about that moving forward. Excuse me. Anyways, I think today I'm going to start with the soldier. I'm not committing to the soldier. I've done a lot of soldier videos, so like I don't want to wear it out too much. Also, if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm looking for a very specific ability. I think this character needs Ultimate Warrior to truly do the damage he's capable of. Anyways, I'm not trying to wear people out on the soldier, but he is my favorite character from the update, despite how bad he is. And I do find him to be a lot of fun personally, so I also enjoy trying to make him work because I think everyone can admit like he's the worst character from the update for sure. Like I don't like him because I think he's good. I like him because I think he's fun. I like his flow of combat and stuff, so my goal is to try and figure out the best way to make this character good. We already came to the conclusion that it's very possible that not upgrading him to Legendary and stopping at Unique is like a good idea. I'm not going to be doing that this episode if I do commit to him. Because despite coming to that conclusion, I still want to figure out the best way to make God of War work, you know? Because like, sure, yeah, stop him at Unique. That's a strategy you can do with him, and it's successful. It's a thing you can do, and it's very possible that that's just the best way to play this character. But I'm interested in figuring out how to make Legendary God of War work. But so far, the only conclusion I've come to is you literally just build big, giant, raw damage, and that's really all he's good at. I have not found anything else that this character can do at all. Like, he can't do mixed damage at all. He can't do crit items. He can't do any of the established archetypes. I don't even think he's very good at using the items that the devs designed to come with him. I don't think he's good at that. I think you literally just take this guy, you take as many damage increasing items as possible. It's actually a wise idea on this character to run 2 Power Skulls usually, because you can get Bone of Courage, and that, like, you know, further gives him a damage increase. That's how you play this character, in my experience, is you just build fat numbers, and go from there. You can take items such as, Offensive Wheel, though, because it increases your damage, and it's a very powerful, on-swap effect, and you're going to be swapping in and out of this guy, I imagine, at least if you play like I do, fairly frequently. I don't think this is the kind of character that you can't swap out of, because like sometimes he's so slow and a situation presents itself where it's like, man, you can't be out as this guy, or else you're gonna take gigantic damage. But yeah, that's like my conclusion so far on God of War. But despite all of this, it sounds like I'm complaining, which I kind of am a little bit, but I do find him to be a lot of fun. Something about the normal attacks combined with skills and like, I don't know. It's a very interesting character for me. I'm a big fan. So that's why I've been so desperately trying to make him work. So far with mixed results. But this is a good start to a run. Obviously, it doesn't mean anything. The run could end up getting nothing from here and being the worst run ever. But like, this is the kind of stuff I want to see when I'm playing this character. Oh, and I took the Hunter just because Hunter is like, I don't know. Hunter is, in my opinion, one of the most underrated and misunderstood skulls in the game. I know Beals recently did a video where he like did a Hunter run and it was like really bad, and everyone like used that to affirm their position that like Hunter is bad. But Hunter is not bad. You just don't know how to play him. Like Hunter at his core, in my humble true opinion, and I'm another person who has been a long time advocate, just like I'm advocating for the soldier. I've long advocated for the Hunter and how he's actually secretly very good and people just don't know. But the way you play Hunter is you swap in and out of him a lot, because his swap at Legendary is one of the most powerful swaps in the whole game. And he also, despite the recent changes to him, I know the devs gave him some goodies, but in my opinion, that doesn't change how you play this guy. You don't concentrate as Hunter, unless you're playing a strike run. I think if you're playing a strike run with Hunter, you do concentrate with him now because of the crit damage bonuses. But like, generally speaking, you don't concentrate with Hunter unless your build is built around concentration, which I don't understand why you do that unless you're playing Warlock or Hunter, or a Warlock or a Warrior. I'm just not I don't think concentration's good. I think it's a failed mechanic. I think the only way they make Hunter good at concentrating is if they give him the same treatment that they gave other concentration skulls, which is like strong incentive to concentrate with iframes and stuff like that. But Hunter doesn't have any of that. One thing Hunter does have is faster concentration than either Warlock or Warrior, but that doesn't change the fact that it just puts you in a vulnerable position. The incentive has to be huge to concentrate, and crit damage is not that important outside of strike runs. It helps, but it's not that important. You don't generally build around it. That's my take on that. Maybe I'm wrong, though. I do need to experiment more with new Hunter. Like, I'm open to being wrong about my assessment there. But, like, I know for a fact, a full-blown fact, that Hunter is one of the best swap skulls in the game. Okay, I'm glad I kept going. He's one of the best swap skulls in the game. Pretty much unparalleled in a lot of ways. Maybe even the best swapper. I don't know. There's a lot of really good swaps, but like Hunter is among them for sure. And look at that, Treasure 4. This is going to be a very interesting run. I think this is going to be a good one. We'll see though. You know, it's too early to say. But we're high rolling like kings over here. Even at like basic rarity, like Hunter swap in the early game is really good. Like, I'll take it. But like, he's like a good skull to pick at the start of your runs if you're just looking for a skull that can help you get through Act 1 easier. Because like he has like a really quick swap where it's like, I swap in, I jump back, I fire an arrow, it pierces through everything, it deals a bunch of damage. That's really nice for dealing with large groups in the early game. So like, even in that department, he's a really good swapper. But like, that legendary swap is nuts. He's a really good crit item user, which is like the strongest archetype in Skull. At least it was. You know, I hesitate to say it still is, even though I think it still is. But because a lot was added in the most recent DLC and free update, obviously. But the DLC is what added like the items and stuff. So a lot's changed. It's possible that ability spam items is now the best, thanks to something like Olive Tree Cudgel existing. We'll have to see. Though I think, regardless of any changes there, like something like a crit item will always be more consistent than something like ability spam if Olive Tree Cudgel is like the changing factor there, because Olive Tree Cudgel is a legendary and Invisible Knife is a rare. Gunpowder Sword is a unique. So, you know, you're gonna see those items way more than you're gonna see Olive Tree Cudgel. This Yggdrasil should go very well for me. I mean, we're kicking his fucking ass, as you can see. He ulted very early in the first phase, but I don't care about phase 1 ult. I only care about phase 2 ult. Like, this is what when I'm talking about I don't want Yiggy to ult, it's when he's, you know, in this portion of the fight, because it just takes forever. And I don't want to deal with that shit. But as you can see, he did not. Alright, beautiful. What do you got for me? Please have something good in your chest. Something even remotely usable. Even a Quint. I'll take a good Quint. Yes, please. Oh, there's two good things here. There's this, but we take this. 1000%. Minotaur Gravity Generator, one of the best items in the whole game, in my opinion. It even rivals legendary items. And it's a rare. Has really good inscriptions. It's incredible. It's really good on this run, too. So here, if I'm committing to the soldier, I take Soul Strike, because I think it's a really good dark ability on him. But I'm not committing to him. None of these... Let me read Absolute Rule real quick. Skill damage on enemies is amplified by 70% upon dealing skill... Oh, yeah, it's one of these. I don't like these. Yeah, I'm not interested in Absolute Rule. I don't like the curses that are like, if you don't do X or Y, and both of these are those actually. If you don't do X or Y in X amount of time, or in Z amount of time, I should say, you take like 5 damage. These are fucking horrible. I used to take OCD, but I very quickly realized how dangerous it is. It's especially dangerous in a world where we are fighting Alexander and possibly even Dark Skull. Like, Dark Skull has so many moments where he's just completely invincible. It's not worth it. It's a quick way to die. Like, if it was in the world where you just fight Dark Hero, like, if you see OCD in Act 5 transition, you can justify it sometimes, but like now that all this other stuff is behind the Dark Hero, and you're stuck with your dark abilities once you choose them there, or your curses, I mean, yeah, it's a lot to ask. Oh, I didn't see you there. He was hiding, or they were hiding, I should say. This is a judgment. Not scary. One thing you can say positive about the soldier and all of his variants is like, he's got a lot of range. Not that that really matters in really any situation. Like, range is useless against bosses, at least most of them. Especially the end game bosses. In rooms it can sometimes come in handy, but like, it's not enough to justify the character. Like, if the devs made this character like, yeah, he's got range, dog, he's got range on deck, that means he's good. Then, I don't, you know, mission not accomplished. No offense to Southpaw. Because, like, he sucks. Bone box, eh? Pretty much no bad results. There's a good chance I don't take it. That's a good result. Is it a result that I want to take? I could get rid of this. Rawl's good. This is a good item. I'm not committing to it, but I'll still take it. Yes. This is perfect. And just like that, it's gone. Because we don't need it. We're also almost at Antique 4. But one of my antiques is on this. So it's not permanent antique. I'll just take the bone shards. Oh, okay. Alright, no min-max for me then. Whatever. I'm not even mad. And yes, it genuinely upsets me when an equal skull comes out of a flask there and like stops me from putting it on the pedestal. Even though it's the same results, it's meaningless. It just makes my monkey brain upset because it's like, what about my min-max, dude? Dude, what about my fucking Giga Brain min-max? Like, I want to swap the head with the horse guy, or the headless guy. The headless horse guy. I want to swap heads, bro. Let me do it. But the game said no. Ah! He was stuck there for way too long. Oh, hey. Don't mind if I do. That's one of those weird rewards that, like every single urn that comes out of the Treasure 4, it scales with the rest of the game. So it's funny, if you get that in Act 1 with Treasure 4, it gives you like 10 bone shards, and it's like, what was all that pop-up circumstance for? Like, you had to, like, I just got like one of the coolest things in the game, and you gave me 10 bone shards from that. Like, that's also very weird, like with Donkan Knights, for instance. If you see them in Act 1, they're so much worse than if you see them in the late game. Like, if you see Donkan Knights in the late game, and they give you bone shards, I think they give you more than a Nat Legendary's worth of bone shards. I think they give you, like, something like 60-some bone shards, if I'm not... Act 4 Part 2 specifically. It's kind of crazy. So it's like, if you ever see the Donkan Knights in the early game, they cheated you out of so many resources. And it's like, the money, it works the same way with the money, too. They give you so much more money. It's not like it's any harder in Act 4 to do the Donkan Knights minigame. It's pretty much the same. So, yo, whatever, Donkan Knights. Still like ya. You're still giving me free shit, but could you give me more free shit, please? What are we getting? Okay, nice. Not Unstoppable Advancement. That's the only one I don't like. The problem with Unstoppable Advancement is it's only good. Also, we got multi-shot. Beautiful. But it's only good if heroic unrivaled strikes are good, and they're not. So Unstoppable Advancement is just like strictly bad. It's not good. So just be aware of that. But even rare Hunter is like an enormous upgrade over basic rarity Hunter because he gets the stun trap. Man, and that's another thing. I didn't even bring that up earlier when I was talking about how good Hunter is. Like, oh my god. Like, he got a stun trap added and no one talked about it. When he swaps, it just drops a stunning device on the ground. And that's so OP. And he didn't always, like, I considered him one of the best swappers in the game before he got that shit. Now he has that shit. And it's like, man, dude. Like, the devs gave him all the tools and people still think he's bad. I will never understand the Hunter hate. I never have, I never will. I know he, you know, actually, no, I don't even know. Like, he kind of has low base damage, I guess. That's like the worst thing I can say about him is like like when you pick him up without any items on him, he doesn't do the biggest damage numbers, but like he does big damage later with the right skills. Maybe people see Siege Shot and they're like, oh my god, this is like the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. That's why people don't like him, because Siege Shot sucks. It's like the only, actually that's another negative thing I can say about him. Siege Shot, it's terrible, but that's like, that's nothing. Hunter, like, okay, if you don't like Hunter, like, and your answer isn't just, I just don't like him, because I know that's a fair answer, by the way. If you just don't like a Skull, like, fair enough, I guess. But if you have some analysis answer where it's like, Hunter sucks and here's why, tell me, please. I need to know. I need to know how you don't like this. He's so good. Like, he's just a good Skull. I would even put him in, like, A tier, verging on S tier. Like, it just, I don't get it. I don't get it. If you're going to be a long-term viewer of this channel, you're going to hear me often rant about Hunter and how good he actually is. I'm going to let the Halfling out now. I don't think I really rely on her too much these days. So it gives me higher odds to see the slime. Also, speaking of the slime, let's juggle our items while we're in here. But yeah, that's my question to Hunter haters. I'm not taking Orc. I'm not ready for Orc, personally. I don't think I'm good enough at Dark Skull or Alexander to take it comfortably. Bone Box, now the game's like, hey, how about you take the bone, go to the end of the game with bone. It also has dizziness on it, which isn't terrible. That's so because, like, you know, there's like the enhanced bone, which is so cool. I haven't gotten to show it off in a video yet, but like, it also takes up so many item slots. If that were the case, I would maybe want to consider switching to Minotaur, because like, it makes my Bone of Courage better. And Bone of Mana, which, you know, enhances balance stuff, is useless to this team. And since he's a balance Skull, I lose 7 bone shards by doing this, but I don't think that's too awful bad. But then it's like I'm committing to something I don't even know I'm going to get. I'm just interested in it because I see this, and this is like rare. You're not going to see Bone Box often. Let's try, I guess. And there's a flask, so this is what I wanted, so I don't lose. And you know, I said I was going to lose. I said I was going to lose 7 bone shards. I was assuming I'm going to get one of these. I shouldn't have even assumed that. I could have gotten so fucked here and not seen anything. So let's try and get at least dizziness 2. If we're going to have a dizziness bone box, we should at least try and hold on to some level of dizziness. I'm probably killing my run by doing this. But you know what they say. Fuck it. Kill your fucking run. That's a quote. That's said by a lot of people. Let's buy duel. Alright. Change of plans. I'm pivoting. And after all that talk about Hunter, like I said, I'm probably killing my run here. I'm risking it all for possibly no gain. That's the thing. Keep that in mind. As I do this, but seeing the bone box, just, you know, sometimes you gotta go for the distance, you gotta go for the speed. I gotta show my audience enhanced bone. It's too cool not to, and if I'm gonna show my audience enhanced bone, I better have a good reason to do it. So bone box is a good enough reason for me. And also, maybe, what if we see clone stamp? What if we were that lucky? I'm also gonna give him money. Yeah, I got more money out of that. If you ever have the gold incense burner, it gives you more incentive to let him out of his cage and actually talk to him and give him money. Because like you have more of a chance of at least making your money back from what he takes from you. But most of the time that NPC literally just exists to steal your money and give you nothing. So keep that in mind. Only if you had gold % gain. That's it. And sometimes you'll get really lucky and he'll give you a legendary, but that's so rare. And not at all worth it. Like, it's not worth risking it. In my opinion. Alright. Let's see how this goes. Go well, please. You know, Leon sisters, be kind to me. I do have the stomp skill on my Minotaur, which is the worst skill he can have. I'm probably going to try and swap away from it at some point. If I could be so lucky. This fight should go well, though. I think we're strong enough at this point in the run where, like, Leon sisters shouldn't be too much of a pain in the ass. The big issue being, I don't have iframes. So, like, we're at their mercy completely on their attack patterns. Also, not trying to kill you right now, sis. So, I'm going to knock you down a little lower, and then I'm going to leave you alone. I'm going to try and knock you down into at least one of the HP ranges. That's good enough for lower HP phase 2, I think. Now we gotta start working on the long hair sister. You guys probably know the drill by now if you've been watching me over the past however long. Because, you know, I do this every episode, basically. That's not what I wanted to do, by the way. I think she's gonna have lower HP, but it's gonna be, like, maybe not even a third lower. So, like, we kind of fucked up there. A third. That's fine, I guess. Like, she's getting shredded by that. Maybe, maybe God of War with stun is actually really good. It also makes my stomp better, too. Alright. Very good attack pattern from the Leona sister there. Alright, that went super well. Holy moly. That went very well. Alright, give me a bone. Bone of Swiftness is useless to me, right? What bones are useful to me? Bone of Madness is still useful to me. Clone Stamp Bone is useful. Infinite Bone is useful. There's a lot of bones that suck, though. We'll take this. This is a good quintessence. Anytime you can stun an enemy is just good. For a second, I thought that was Finger Flick. I don't know why. I got very excited. I think at this point, it's safe to say I could easily commit to Soul Strike. Both of these characters are very, very good at dealing big fat damage numbers, and that's what Soul Strike wants, so. I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade my Minotaur to Unique. I'm not in a rush to upgrade my Soldier to Legendary. Definitely swapping out these skills. This skill's not bad, but I would say these are the two worst Minotaur skills, so definitely gonna be on the prowl for a ability swapper. But, like, this is... It's not, like, unwinnable or anything, you know? I could win from here with these two skills. Ow. Well, that's what I get for lowering my guard for 2 seconds in the Dark Mirror. Classic mirror moment. We'll do away with these guys. Never miss a min-max when it comes to money, even though it gives you, like, literal pennies. Take those pennies. All the way to the bank. I'd like to start seeing some legendary skulls, please. At the minimum, uniques. I have a lot of skull shards I have to build. We wasted 7 bone shards. Seems like it's not a big deal. And maybe it's not, and I'm overreacting, but it feels like a big deal. More than anything, it's probably sunk cost fallacy, but... I'm also just sad that I'm not playing Hunter anymore. That's how much I like the Hunter. But another skull I really like, Minotaur. But I don't think I have to convince as many people that Minotaur is good. There are Minotaur doubters, but he's not nearly as... Oh, come on. Okay, at least it's a rare. There's not as many Minotaur doubters as there are hunter doubters, which there's like a large section of hunter doubters. We'll do a hunter run soon, for sure. Maybe even tomorrow, to make up for today's tragedy. Like I said, I might just be throwing away this run by making the choices I've made. We may have, you know, like, if I don't see any bones, we'll just pivot away from the bone strategy, I guess. But I'm really hoping I see some bones, because I want to show you guys, because it's cool. Though most of you have probably already seen it. Alright, I'll take the purple flurp. Never one to turn down some purple flurp. There we go. Alright, now we're on the actual road to bone. Means I gotta make some difficult decisions. Don't like doing that, but there always comes a time, I suppose, where it makes sense. Let's save our money. I really want these bone shards, but so be it. So be it. But now I have incentive to grab some brawl, maybe put it on the pedestal, because like treasure's not going to be there forever. We'll see. God, I love Evil Eye. It's no Medusa, but it's still really good. I don't know why they decided to make so many good stun quints. Or really just in general, so many stun quints. There's like way more stun quintessences than there are any other status quintessences. Like Freeze has a good amount too, but I think it's only 2. And I can think of 3 stun quintessences, and I may even be missing one. But there's Medusa, Evil Eye, Phantom. And like I said, maybe more. This could also be a good opportunity to show my audience the power of Warrior Steel Mace. Come on. Stop it. Alright, we got it. Kind of shocked I didn't got there. Not that I'm complaining, I'm just shocked. Never miss a min-max. I miss min-maxes all the time, by the way. Whenever I do, people get real mad at me. But if I remember the min-max, I'll do it, okay? Never miss an opportunity. If you know it's there. Also, the warrior's here, which gives me a chance to get the thing I was talking about. I'd love to. Give me the Warrior Steel Mace so I can show my audience. We don't even have Medusa yet. If I can get Medusa and Warrior Steel Mace, I'll really show you guys how powerful it can get. Especially on a run with even a little stun focus. Like, normally I just have that shit, but... Oh, the bone debuff. It's already kicking in. Like, the only thing I'm not excited about when it comes to bone is having that effect proc all the time, because I don't think it's very good. Sometimes it's good. We'll take the bone shards. Max HP is good and all, but we already have pretty good max HP. Alright, Minotaur first, because like I said, I'm not in a rush to upgrade this to Legendary. I'm going to, I'm just not in a rush. And Minotaur Legendary, not the most significant upgrade in the world, but still good. And of course, there's a Hercules. Huh. Well now, I think that means we say goodbye to the soldier. As much as I like the guy. The Hercules is just better for the build I'm going for. And it's just a better skull in general. Possibly a contender for one of the best skulls in the game now. For sure. The sad thing about... also, I need to focus a little bit, I guess, here. This has happened to me before. I got super stun locked here and actually, like, lost my reassembly. It's really annoying with 2 tackle dashers. Please let me in. Holy moly. Okay, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. The existence of Hercules kind of... Man, it sucks to say it. Because I'm a long-term Genie defender, okay? I love the Genie. He's one of my favorite skulls in the game. But, like, the thing that made Genie the king in one aspect was, like, no skull had as many iframes as Genie. Like, none. He was the iframe master. But, like, he always had lower damage to kind of, I guess, make up for how powerful he was defensively. But, like, now the devs just made Hercules, and he has more iframes than Genie. And he has, like, actual damage, you know? And Genie isn't, like, completely defenseless or anything. He does have damage. But, like, he has lower damage than a lot of other skulls in the game. And I always thought, like, the devs did that to balance out, like, just how defensively powerful he is. But, like, then they made fucking Hercules. And it's like, what? Okay, so why does he have such low damage then? What were you guys... Why? Why'd you guys do this? This is the reason so many people were Genie deniers for so long. It's because, like, he didn't do any damage, and he also had a really awkward dash that was, like, hard to get used to, and... I don't know. I was in the trenches for my boy, and I'm still in the trenches for my boy. He's still a really good skull, by the way. Don't even put some disrespect on Genie's name. He just isn't a master at anything anymore, because now he's been usurped by Hercules. And he's just objectively worse than Hercules in pretty much every way. It's just like, man, dude. Why'd they have to go and do that shit? I mean, I love Hercules, but... Or the Ascetic, I should say. That's what he's actually called. So let's find more bones. I actually think I'm going to keep the Evil Eye. Bones, please. Smile. Do I care? Nah, not really. I think here I just heal. Oh, I'll gotcha. Oh, man. Yeah. Sometimes you just roll the gotcha. Can I fit it? Surely to God I can fit it somewhere. Kind of hard, though. If I'm really committing to this bone shit, which I am, it's kind of hard to fit this. Could get rid of the ring. It's a rare moment where it's like, I want to get rid of my ring. I think we're there. Gives me arms. My Evil Sword Kyrion's going to give me more damage, and that's really all that matters. Skill cooldown, it's fine. Crit rate's meaningless. Max HP's good, but is it better than the Evil Sword? Even on a run where I'm not using my basic, I'm dashing a lot. So, yeah, I think I made the right call there, but feel free to disagree. It'd be nice if I could find that. Why have I been struggling so much to find ability swappers lately? Did the devs do something? Is there some chicanery behind the scenes today? Don't know why I swapped there. I shouldn't have. Excuse me, by the way. Hopefully that didn't pick up. I think if I... Actually, I shouldn't even be talking about this. You know what? I'm stopping there. I'm so fucking stupid. Alright, never mind it. Actually, I'll say this. No, I'm never going to be the kind of content creator. Like, so many fucking streamers have no shame. Where it's like, they'll just like burp into their audience's ears and not care at all. I try and be a little more polite than that. If I ever do accidentally burp and you guys hear it, just know it was an accident. I have I have digestion issues. I have a stomach ulcer. I don't know. I just have digestion issues in general, so I burp a lot. I'm very gassy. I'm sure you guys all wanted to know this about me. Just get rid of that bone debuff right now. This should go well, by the way. I'm thinking this is going to go really well for me. Alright, Chimera. Give me a bone after this, will ya? Bone of Courage, specifically. If I can even get 3 bone effects, I think it'll be worth it. 2 bone effects is already, like, pretty decent, but 3? I'll take 3. I keep pressing down plus attack, because I keep thinking I'm swapping out and have to be active and do something. Because I'm still in, like, soldier mode. But we're doing good damage, as you can see. This is definitely a good damage round. And also, we got that stun on deck now, especially that we have these multi-stack skills. This is a Hercules item, right? Someone let me know. It would definitely make sense if this is one of the items that was released with the aesthetic. I'm not certain about that, but it would make sense. No bone. Another shot at the Shadow Knights, but I'm going to take it for max HP. Max HP is good. We'll take all the max HP we can get. Alright, what do we got now? I'm still looking for bones. It makes me not want to take this. We only have arms too. We don't have artifact or anything, or... Yeah, it's not good. But this is like a pretty good mixed damage thing now, because like mixed damage runs are going to have arms and artifact often, and even probably some hidden blade. And it got buffed in the recent patch. So, it's definitely worth considering these days. Go-Getter's also... Well, let me look at my Go-Getter. This is Go-Getter, right? No, it's not. Go-Getter, 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 Go-Getter. Okay, yeah, come on. Could take a... Actually, I will. I'm going to take Last Resistance here, because if we see that Olive Tree Cudgel, I'm going to want to kill myself. That's a... Yeah, don't... YouTube, I'm not... You know, I'm talking about in the video game. Just, putting that out there. I'm gonna want to die and do a feat. In the game. Of course. Please show me the ability swapper, by the way. I'm very happy to be on another aesthetic run. I'm such a fan. I'm such a fan, man. I love this character. So fun. So fucking fun. He's also got iframes on deck, which makes me more likely to challenge Dark Skull. I'll be taking this max HP, please. I'll also be taking my Evil Sword procs, which means... How you doing, fellas? How's your sister? Bye. Fucking slam his ass. Also, I like that he has a Sonic the Hedgehog reference. I'm a super... You know, people don't know this about me, but I love Sonic the Hedgehog. I don't talk about it often. Honestly, it should be obvious, though. I mean, I'm playing a fucking... And when I say Sonic the Hedgehog, I'm mostly talking the classic games. But, like the games I play to this day still are, like, adjacent to the games I played when I was a kid, so... I love 2D side-scrollers. I love 16-bit, which Skul is 16-bit, I think. I don't know. It's always stuck with me. Some things never change. Sonic Frontiers is a good game, though. That's a game I would recommend to people. The latest one. That's not a 2D Sonic game, but it's a good one. Really good one. I thought it was a lot of fun. Alright. Enough tangents. I'll take the max HP and be in my way. I'm also going to do the bone debuff. Yeehaw. Wasted a wheel, though. Curse you, bone debuff. Still gotta get the courage bone for this to truly all be worth it, but if I can just get my hands on the courage bone, it'll all be so fucking worth it. And then the bone enhanced inscription will really be good. I don't know what Bone Box does, by the way. I've only seen pictures of it. So we're in for a surprise together. And of course, if I'm ever going to be so lucky enough to get it on recording, I have gotten it off camera. I'm not even joking. Bone Clone Stamp. That would be awesome to show you guys, because it's really fucking cool. And when I got it off camera, the run that I got it on, it was bad on. Like, it wasn't even good. I just got it because it was cool, and I wanted to see what it did. I thought maybe I would even be the first person who ever did it, but I don't know if that's true. I'm sure someone else has seen the Bone Clone Stamp. Oh, bonus swiftness. Not that good, but I'm still going to take it. We do have rapidity now, which makes it a little bit better. I think it's probably about time to put courage on my pedestal for now. We'll still be on our lookout for the bone of courage. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to take one item room here. We still need to get my skill cooldown and attack speed up. And what's my damage? 872. That's not bad, actually. That's a perfectly usable damage percent. That's real, right? It's only going to get higher. Oh, it's a little lower than 872. I don't know what it actually is. What's giving me 872? I actually don't know. What is... Oh, I must have been... I see, okay. That's fake. That's, I was standing within the, Bone of Madness area. Okay, not worth it. Didn't get the Bone of Courage, but it was a unique box. I want to see as many of those as possible. And you're dead. Bye. And there's our ability swapper. I'm glad I noticed. Give me bludgeon, please. That's all I care about. Bludgeon. Thank you. I'll even take the stomp. I'll be a gracious loser. The stomp's worked for me so far. It's not gotten me killed, so we'll just continue to use it. But now we have bludgeon, so that's all that matters. By far, y'all, the other skills that Minotaur has are fine. Perfectly usable, perfectly good. But bludgeon is the best one by a lot. Hiya! Man, that skill does a lot of damage, huh? Ow. Don't do that. Hiya! You thought you had me, but I got the iframes. Is this the adventurer? It is. A little low on bone shards, but that's my own fault for taking the item room. Who is it? Oh, okay. Whenever I don't see an adventurer here, my heart sinks, because it's like, it could be the archer. Please don't be the archer, please. Bro, please don't be the archer. I'm begging you. I've never begged more. I can't take the archer again. I can't handle her. She's too much. She wins. I yield. Now, I remember when the mage was a real terror. For those who only recently started playing this game, this used to be the worst adventurer by far, and I'm sure to some of you she is the worst adventurer. She's really unique. She's really annoying because she's in the air all the time, pretty much. It's actually really rare for her to be down here, so we better take advantage of it while we can. Yeah. But, she's really annoying to, like, power skull, and really, I think one of the worst skulls in the game at fighting her is the king, which is pretty funny, with how powerful that skull is, and he has, like, almost no problems with anything, but then the mage shows up and he falls to pieces. It's awesome. Alright, we're at least going to get this up. That's all that really matters to me. 806 is, like, not great, but it's not horrible. If we were still playing the soldier, I would be very worried right now. Because, like, I'm telling you, he needs enormous damage. But, we're not. We're playing two skulls who don't need that shit, so... This should be acceptable. Can you just... Yeah, like... Get out of here. Get out of here. Dodge! No, he showed up. There's a way you can stop that, that enemy down in that pit from spawning. And it's almost meaningless, but it's just funny to do it. And I like doing it. Also, no slime yet. I never juggled my items. Here's my chance. I'm not taking this. I'm just juggling. This is... I want my bones to be duped, actually. So let's put this here. Put this here. And... I think that this is actually acceptable, because I don't want this one duped. But, the other one's being duped is fine. So hopefully the slime shows up. I took like a fucking Act 2 halfling so I could have higher odds at seeing this fucker, and he has the audacity to not show up. Like, get real, dog. Get fucking real. If you're such a bro, if you're the NPC of the people, then you should be here. Now. Or else. And yes, that is a threat. Okay, this bone got giga buffed, by the way. I haven't played with this bone yet, but I've been meaning to. It used to say, I think, it used to say something else. I don't remember. It may have even been, whenever you use your, whenever you swap, I don't remember what it fucking said. I know it didn't say this shit, though. Decreases swap cooldown by 0.5 seconds every time you use skills. That's such a huge buff. It's fucking insane. It's even better than this bone, but I'm going to try and keep as many bones as possible. I think we get rid of the wheel. I do only have Antique 2, though. This could... No, that's my Courage. Arms... I might have to decide between bones, but this is rapidity. If I get rid of this, I lose a lot of max HP and also damage. And this is hard, actually. Duel's on the pedestal. I do kind of want Mana Cycle on the pedestal. Wouldn't mind replacing that after I buy this. I'm not using my basics is the thing. I'm really not. I don't like losing rapidity, but... I don't like giving up bones either. I'll just give up this bone. I'm not using it. Can I do this? Nope. We're poor, but that's fine. Because we're forced to take a money room. I don't think I've ever, in all of my time playing this game, used the Bone of Time. Or the... Yeah, it is called the Bone of Time. I didn't even know it was called the Bone of Time. I just assumed it was, because that would make sense. But I've never used this thing. Not once. Break. Okay, you can't break the thing. Okay. Oh, okay, there's our slime. Oh, man. Oh, dude, this isn't a fucking... Ah! Damn it, I want this here. That sucks. Just imagine a world where I could dupe that bone. I mean, it could still happen. It's not guaranteed to choose the slots that are the most likely. It just... And for anyone who's wondering, the slime NPC is broken. It favors certain slots. It favors 2, 5, and 9 when you have 9 items. And it changes depending on how many items you have. But the only one I have memorized is 2, 5, and 9. So, we're going to do that. There's also a chance I don't take whatever it gives me. We'll see. Full send. What do you got? Kind of hope it's the Bone of Madness. Oh, that's also cool. Shit. Maybe this can go now. I don't want... I didn't get rid of this on purpose, but I think now it goes. Even though, like, my dizziness is kind of useless. Like, that item is extremely powerful. And I did lose damage, but... Like, I'm very curious what this bone box will do. And now that I have it duped, I'm very excited to get my bone enhanced. If it's insanely powerful, we may be in for a very fun treat. I'm very excited for this run and to see how it finishes. And it's not too late to get the Bone of Courage, too. We could still hit that shit. And that'd be awesome. Okay. And we also end the run on this, because I don't think there's anything coming after this. Much like the other puzzle, there's like a way you can tell you're close to the end. And there's multiple solutions, but like, whenever I see certain oh, it's also not the end, but whenever I see certain patterns, I know how close I am to being done with the puzzle. And that's how I decide. I'm shocked that this isn't the last room. More time to get bone shards, though. And I'm very happy about that. I didn't want it to be the end. I think this run still needs some damage. I'm probably going to add into my damage shrine at the end. Like, before the Dark Hero, this run's going to be a little on the weak side. Because we don't have Bone Enhanced. We're also missing Bone of Courage, which I still desperately want. What just happened? Oh, never mind. For a second, I thought it looked like he grappled. And I was like, wait, what? He can do that? But he just stomped. I'm so not used to seeing stomp on skill on this character that I didn't even recognize it at first. I had like a Haxa moment, I guess. As my fucking so-called fans like to say. Just joking. Alright, Joan. Provide me the Bone of Courage. And if you don't provide me the Bone of Courage, the fucking Act 5 shop better do it. Because, like, we could still pop off so hard with this bone box. It could be nutty. We also still have to buy Mana Cycle. I haven't forgotten. I don't have to. I want to. I think it will be better for me. Alright, there's our Evil Sword Kyrian. Lovely. Now we got some of our damage back. We actually have good damage now. Maybe we don't need the damage. I'm still scaling my damage. But maybe it's not as necessary as it was before. Or it wasn't even necessary before. Ha ha! Come here. Get him, Will. Get him. Wheel. Come on. Alright, Joan. Will it work? No, I'm too early. I was going to try and stop her from summoning the orbs, even though I really shouldn't be doing that. It's a glitch you can do. And I discovered the glitch, so I'm entitled to use it. I don't care what anyone says. If I discovered that shit, it's mine. And I can exploit it if I want. Ow. Stop. Get over here. Stop misbehaving. Tired of you. But if you are wondering what I mean by summoner orbs, I mean these things that are floating around me. You can actually stop her from summoning them. It's a glitch, and you shouldn't do it if you're trying to beat the game fairly, but if you feel like you're unstrong enough and you aren't going to struggle against Joan anyway, why not? You know? Who's going to tell? I know you guys aren't going to tell. Maybe I'll let myself die here. You know what? I'm going to kill myself. Gives me some more options for cudgel. Like if the cudgel is in this box, it's more convenient to do it there than it is to do it later. Did I see into the future? Nope. Oh! There it is! Let's fucking go! Let's go! That's what's up. Bone, 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 bone. I didn't see into the future in that regard, but I saw into the future in another way. I'll just take it back. Last resistance is back. Because I do plan on fighting Dark Skull, I think. Maybe a mistake, but hey. Fuck it. We ball. It's also not impossible from here for me to still... actually, I'm going to add the rest here. Because I don't want to have to spend my money to heal for the Dark Hero. And our damage is already good. Boom! You thought you had me. Also, I have to fix my pedestal, too. This skill's so cool. Now, is the Olive Tree Cudgel here, perchance? The Warrior Still Mace is here. Holy fucking moly, dude. It's too much. I wouldn't be able to fix my dual pedestal. How much do I care? We also don't have the item anymore. The Hercules hand. I'm gonna refresh one more time. Okay. Now we just buy Mana Cycle. And here's my kit. Well, here's my kit. Oh, I had Mana Cycle already? How? Oh. Hang on, I'm restarting the shop. Alright, you fuckers. Get it out of your system. Say Haxa moment. Fucking say it, okay? Just fucking say it, dude. I'm gonna just make all the decisions I made already, though. We'll just reroll twice. Is there anything I want more than Duel? I think Brawl. Am I doing DPS enough to want Brawl? I think I am. Is it better than Duel? What's Duel 2? I think it's 15% amp, right? I think that's better than Brawl. We're doing DPS enough because here's the thing. Minotaur is actually a pretty good DPS skull, despite what most people probably think. So I think Brawl's better here than Duel. We'll take it. And honestly, I don't know how Hercules fares, or the Ascetic fares in DPS, but I think he's probably pretty good. Oh yeah, I don't have Rapidity anymore, but I think I want Brawl over Rapidity anyways. Alright, so this run's very interesting. Is it going to be good? I actually can't tell you if it's going to be good. I don't know what Bone Box does. And frankly, I don't even think I know what Bone of Courage Enhanced does. I guess I'm giving away what Bone Enhanced does. It enhances your bones further. I think it gives you damage percent based on how many bone items you're carrying as well. It could even be damage amp. I can't remember which. Boom, 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 boom. This skull's so fun. Alright, I have to get into my head in the game because, like, you know, it's not like the Dark Hero is a pushover. Like, he's not as scary as he used to be. But, you know, don't let your guard down too much. So it's good to be on top of things. We don't got those iframes on deck. So it's like, he's not going to be happy, I can tell you that much. But like, we have two extremely hard-hitting power skulls. Who I have a lot of faith in. So I have a lot of faith in this run. But as you can see, that's what I mean by Minotaur actually does good DPS, is like, he's always sending out little shockwaves and stuff that you can kind of, like, not see as much as you should. Like, don't recognize as much as you should. Or it's like the DPS he does is solid, like, for sure. Okay, this is going to be the hardest part of this. I'm already flubbing it. Took a lot there. Makes the Dark Hero fight very scary. Do got the iframes on deck, though. That's my saving grace. Don't want to get grabbed here. Like, I just want this run to stand a very good chance against Dark Skull. That's my ultimate goal here. So, like, losing reassembly or last resistance probably means I don't fight Dark Skull. If I keep it, though, it's very good. My odds are, I should say. Full Mount Bone Box didn't have dizziness on it. I feel like this run would be a lot stronger. Oh, I thought he was going to be going into phase 2. He's not even going into phase 2 now. We're in this for the long haul. Okay, I don't like that. So as long as I can do a lot of damage to him here. Oh! Oh my god! Okay, hang on, this is bad. This is bad. There's a good chance we don't fight Dark Skull here. If I can't get out of this with my last resistance, I don't fight him. Ooh. I'd really like to send him into phase 3 here. Okay. Still looking pretty grim for a Dark Skull fight. We can dodge this fairly easily as long as I time it correctly. Would really like if the meatball just didn't show up on this run. I think it will though, because like I'm not doing enough damage. There it is. Oh, it's immediately exploding though. It's actually good for me. Watch out for a grab. Grab's coming next. Grab's coming literally right now, I think. Yep. Now he does the siphon. Oh my god. Oh! Oh, so fucking close. Dude, we almost did it. We almost got out of here with everything we needed. And that sucks. So fucking close, man. Such a mean Dark Hero. And also the run is struggling in one way or another. I don't know why. I mean, I do have some weird items. This is weird, this is weird, this is weird, this is weird. Probably has something to do with that. Also, maybe Soul Strike isn't the best. I think Predicted Pain would be better here. Either way, at least we have our reassembly and we stand a good chance against Alexander. And also keep an open mind depending on what these bone boxes do, because I literally don't know what they do. I know what the Bone of Madness does, though, because I've used it. Good luck to me. I'm very excited to see Enhanced Bone. Schling! Alright, what does it say? Gains additional effects when activating a bone inscription effect depending on the bone items you own. Boom! Alright, here they are. Look at all these bones. This is a box. It holds whatever it is you desire. Increases physical attack and magic attack by 30%. Increases max MP by 20. This time gains a random inscription. Blah, blah, blah. Activating a bone inscription effect. It will increase physical and magic attack by 45% for each active bone inscription effect for 15 seconds. That's pretty good. That means we get 90 damage percent stacking whenever we activate one of these effects. And this one activates often. For one time after a bone inscription effect is activated, the swap cooldown for the next swap is immediately refreshed. So we can just like rapid fucking swap. What? Okay. What? Activating a bone inscription effect will immediately refresh the cooldown of this item's. Oh my god. I'm still not fighting the dark. And also this one is activating a bone inscription effect will summon an area of effect madness for 15 seconds. Standing inside the area amplifies damage instead of just increases it. And it also still has the increasing effect as well. I'm still not fighting Dark Skull because I'm not certain how good this will be. It sounds really fucking cool. I'm very interested to see how this goes. Oh my heavens, okay. This one, I'm very happy with the bone box. Also, let me, okay, no. This is the part where I have to finagle my way using my Share X. If it takes too long, I'll edit it out. I think we got it here. Window Skull. And also, I might as well, while I'm at it, capture this as well. You guys get to see the process. You happy? You guys excited to see the exciting video making process? Very exciting, I'm sure, for you guys. You guys are pogging, as a Twitch chat would like to say. All right, here we go. Let's see how this goes. This Mother Hubbard. All right, Alexander, I've faced you enough. I'm kind of weak on this run, I'm not gonna lie. Though potentially I'm very strong now, I don't know. How is this gonna, like, this is such a wow factor for me. I don't know what's gonna happen here. I want to be rapid swapping as much as fucking possible. If such a thing is possible, I want to be doing it. I'm literally just spamming the swap key. Okay, I should not be joking around when he does this. Maybe I'm not joking around. Maybe I'm cooking. Look at all these wheels. Oh, you don't like this, Sir Alexander? Oh, little baby doesn't like what's happening. Oh, no. Little baby Alexander. Okay, I'm done. I'm too fucking wide! Come here! I don't think he liked that, guys. I don't think he liked that one bit. Alright, God Alexander, if that is your name. Godless Xander. Godless Xander. That's what we call him. Okay, I'm moving over here if you're gonna be like that. I could have been there by your side, but you didn't want me there. Now that I'm gone and you don't got this on your arm no more, you see how lonely this really feels, dude. And it sucks. You could have had all this, and then you gave it away for free. Think I'm not paying attention? I'm paying plenty of attention. I know what you're up to over there. You think you're slick with it? Ow. Okay, maybe I shouldn't be too cocky here. Okay, it's rift time. Don't touch the rift! I touched it! Ah! Don't fucking touch the rift, guys. You know what's good for you. Ha! You thought you had me. You would have had old Haxa there, but this is new Haxa, okay? And new Haxa knows how to do this fight. Get the Giga Stomp coming out now. We're just... This is chaos, man. I like it, though. I'm here for the chaos, honestly. We may get another rift if I don't hurry up and finish this off. No more rifts for you, dude. Don't know how that makes you feel. Hopefully bad. Just iframe tank everything, like, who cares, dog? I'm just swapping and going into my... I'm swapping too much, even. Stop it. You're not allowed. Whatever you were doing there, stop. Dude, Bone Enhanced is fucking sick. This is so cool. Hope you don't like what's happening. Like I said earlier, I hope this hurts your soul, Mr. Alexander. Your pride is wounded. You thought you had me, and you didn't. Dude, he's still not transforming. Dude, am I gonna get him? Dude! Oh my god, he didn't get to do the Cuphead thing! What the fuck is this run? What the hell? Dude, this is so fucking cool. This is so sick. This is awesome. Oh my god, I love this. This is my when Skul gets like this, I'm just overjoyed. Man, dude. Bone boxes. Like, what's my damage? Oh my god! Holy moly, I had 5 stacks! Get Giga Stomp, bitch. I have 5 stacks consistently. I didn't even notice this. You're so scary. Okay, I shouldn't get too cocky. I might fat finger delete my fucking bone boxes. I'm too fucking cocky, dude. But he's just like perma-stunned. It's awesome. Get Giga Stomped. And you're fucking dead, bitch. Yeah, I gotta figure out what my Let's Go Home screen is gonna be real quick. No! 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 I wanted to dunk on him! It's a terrible screen. No! I wanted to go back and fucking dunk on him like I did that last time. Shit! The run's ruined. Okay, it's fine though. GG's, guys. Oh my god, this was awesome. Alright, so I guess you saw it here. If you find Bone Box, and trust me, if you find Bone Stamp, you're gonna want that shit. I'm so sad we didn't get it, but the odds of that happening and everything falling into place is so unlikely. But Bone Box is so fucking good. Dude, how much damage was it giving me? 5 stacks. It was like, how much damage? 45 times 5? I can at least do that kind of math. I'm not that stupid. Pulls out calculator. 45 times 5. 225 each. So duping it was like the best thing possible. Like going into this, I had no idea what this item would do, but after seeing it duped and how much it was popping off, man, it was so good. Oh, dude, this was so much fun. Oh, dude, Bone Enhanced is so sick. And also, Bone of Time is like such a good item now. Like, man, dude, we were just swapping like crazy, man. We were like nearly invincible with like all the shield we were generating and shit. God, that was fucking awesome, man. I think that would have beat Dark Little Bone, honestly. But like I couldn't have known that at the time. Next time though, I will face him. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I very much enjoyed this. This was incredible. Actually, let me screenshot that for my Discord server. I do have a Discord server, by the way, if you guys want to join. It's a lot of fun. Also, I do stream on Twitch, so you guys should come watch me there too. Not exclusively Skul, by the way. I've been playing Hollow Knight. I'm almost done with it, and I'm going to be playing Ori, both Ori games, actually, as my next variety game. So if you are interested in seeing that, you can come check me out on Twitch. And I think that's all I got. I should say this shit at the beginning, by the way. I'm fucking terrible at this. Also, subscribe and like, please. But it's meaningless here. Most of you guys are gone, so that's what's up. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate y'all, and I will see you again in the next one. Bye-bye.